Welcome back to Fantastical Magic Tarot. Today we are going to do a reading asking what is the most important message that you need right now. There's a message meant to come through here today that's going to be very helpful for you in the here and now. Okay, and I'm going to do everything on screen today. I thought just to change it up, I normally pre-shuffle and kind of get piles at least partially ready for you to save time, really. But I thought, let's just change it up. Let's see how the energy is if I just do everything on screen. So we're looking for a card to draw you in for pile number 1. You have this malachite. Thank you to the viewer who let me know that this was malachite. And then we've got a smoky quartz. And then we've got an amethyst, okay? Let's see. So that's groups 1, 2, 3, and we're going to pull a card for group number 1, please. What's the message? It's 2, we only want 1. What's the message for group number 1, please, with the malachite? What is the message they need right now? Okay. This was actually at the bottom of the deck when I started shuffling. So you have change of season. Beautiful card. It's group number 1. Group number 2 with the smoky quartz. What's the message for group number 2, please? Group number 2, you've got Moon Dance. Card number 4. And group number 3 with the amethyst. What's the message for group number 3? Lorelei. Card number 31. Okay, there you go. Groups 1, 2, 3. The timestamps will be in the description box below. I'll see you in your reading. Welcome group number 1 to your reading. You have this beautiful change of season card. Change of seasons. Yeah, so I feel like there's going to be some kind of development in your life leading to some kind of change. Change or transformation or something along those lines. Let's start with tarot, and we're going to be asking what is the most what happened there? And look, we have the 3 of swords that flipped over, but I'm not going to take that. Okay, let's start that again. What's the most important message for group number 1 here with the change of season? Try that again. It's an awkward position for me with the camera. There we go. What is the message for group number 1, please? Okay. Group number 1. What is the message? Group number 1, please. Okay. So we've got Child of Challenges, which is the Page of Swords. Queen of Wands, which is the Weaver of Spells in this deck. Then you've got 6 of Boons, which is the 6 of Pentacles in a traditional tarot. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, which is the 8 of Challenges in this deck. All right, let's get 2 more. What's the message group number 1, sorry, needs right now? Group number 1, what's the message for them, please? The White Heart, which is the Fool. Okay, one more message here. Group number 1, what's the message they need right now? The Chariot or the Fairy Wind. Okay. So the first card out with the Child of Challenges, or the Page of Swords, and it's got the Eight of Swords right underneath it, okay? The person in this card, the child in this card, is lost in a forest and has decided to sit down and be calm and think their way through their situation rather than, running around frantically trying to find their way out. Even though it's dark, they're still able to be calm. Yeah, and you can tell they're deep in thought there. And then you've got a contrasting energy here right away with the Eight of Challenges, where this person is not calm. This person is tangled in some vines, but actually tangled herself in these vines. There was a way out of this that she hasn't been able to see, and she's got her eyes covered and she's moving around and tangling herself up. And so there's a message here right away about needing to pull back from a situation so that you can think more clearly through it. There's a need for you to understand something better that's going on, okay? And I'm going to get back to this original card in a minute, but the reason why I say pull back, we've got this Six of Pentacles energy, and the Six of Pentacles can be about a lot of things, but this card here, this woman needed a rest. She needs to heal, and she's got all of these rabbits coming to keep her warm and caring for her. And so the aspect of the Six of Pentacles that's coming out in this reading for you is about generosity towards someone else, needing care, needing rest, needing rejuvenation, needing charity. Not charity in a bad way, just like needing a helping hand. Receiving, okay? And this for me right now is indicating that you need some help in thinking something through. And that help might just be the rest, giving yourself a rest, pulling back, maybe getting someone else's perspective too. I'm not sure. I'm going to clarify a little more later, but definitely that's the first message coming through. And then you've got the Weaver of Spells, which is the Queen of Wands, which is a very confident, passionate, powerful energy. And right underneath it, you've got the Fool, which is like a very trusting, very brave, courageous kind of energy. Even if the Fool is courageous for out of a little bit of naivety, that's okay. But this is right, the Fool is the leap of faith card. But what I'm getting here, this is like with these two energies together, is like and it's centering your reading, is this like very free, very trusting, willing, confident kind of energy. No one's lost in these cards here, in contrast to here. No one is self-entrapped here. The Fool is moving forward, going on his journey or her journey. And the Queen of Wands isn't naive. She's got the experience behind her to know how to harness her own power. Yeah, and really create what she wants. It's very creative energy as well. And then you've got the Fairy Wind, the Chariot. This can be a fast-moving energy. This can talk about news, communication, travel, victory, like a good outcome. Okay, so I'm going to get some more cards on the table, but right away, what I'm kind of getting is I feel like this change of season is something you already have a sense of, or it's like you know it's coming, or you're in the middle of it, and I think you are getting in your head about it. Okay, pile number one, is there something going on in your life that's going to bring some change, or there's recently been some change? And yeah, it's got you stressed out a bit, or it's got you wound up a bit, or unsure. So you need to pull back from it and kind of get your head on straight. Find a way to be calm and think your way through this. And you need to go with where life is taking you. Go at it with an open heart, an open mind, trust. And don't lose yourself in this. I think this is why the Queen of Wands has come up. Like, not to lose yourself in some situation. Not to lose your own power, your own essence. Yeah. Okay, let's just get more information here. Why is the Six of Boons here? Why is the Six of Boons here? Yeah, another nurturing energy. So you need some care right now. Pile number one. You need some care. You need some stability. You need some nurturing. Why is the fairy wind here? Why is the fairy wind here? Why is the fairy wind here, please? Why is the fairy wind here? You've got the Knight of Cups. Why is the fairy wind here? And the Star card. Yeah, I think, like, you've got the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like some change is coming that, or it's already started in some capacity. It's actually something you've asked for, either consciously or subconsciously. It's something you've wished for. It's something you've wanted, but I feel like now that it's coming, you're like, oh my gosh, you know, what did I get myself into? Or can I handle this? And yes, you can. It's just, you need to slow your mind down and maybe just nurture yourself a little bit. I feel like there's some need for some recoup here. Let's keep going. What is this message for group number one? What's the message group number one needs right now? What is the message for group number one, please? Group number one, what is the message here? What's the message for group number one? Yes. Yes, this is for you. Yes, you are actually ready for this. I mean, you can take a moment, you can take a little bit of recoup, some opportunity to like get ready, but you know, in the bigger sense, yes, you're ready. Yes, this is for you. Whatever this change is for you. Okay? You've asked for it, subconsciously or consciously, and you're getting it. You've earned it. You're ready for it. What is the message for group number one, please? Group number one. What is the message? What's this about for group number 1, please? Group number 1. Grace. Have some grace for yourself. If any of you think you don't deserve this, you do. If any of you need to forgive yourself for something, you forgive yourself, or forgive others in this situation, forgive. This card is asking for, forgiveness and care and empathy for yourself and possibly others. What's the message for group number 1, please? Transformation. Exactly. Something is changing. Something is transforming in your life. That's just confirmation. What is the message for group number 1, please? Group number 1, what's their message? Group number 1, please. Communication. Yeah, we got the chariot or the fairy wind down there. Yeah, maybe something has happened quickly here. I feel like for this group, either if you haven't got it yet, there's some communication, some news, some information coming that's going to change your life. And I feel for a lot of you, this has already happened. Okay, you've learned something, or you got an offer, or you got some news, or someone communicated something. And it's causing a bit of a whirlwind in your life. It's going to change things. You're not sure if you're ready for it. It's going to require you to take a leap of faith, possibly. It's going to require you to maybe, with the Queen of Wands here, it might require you to have to step up in some way. Maybe you're going to be more public. Maybe, you're going to have light shown on you in some way where you're not really used to it. Maybe that's what's making you uncomfortable. But this is for you, group number 1. Okay, you are ready for this. You can do this. This is good for you. Take whatever time and action steps you need to steady yourself, to not, get a bunch of anxiety around it. Try and stay in the moment about this and just go with the flow. Go step by step. What's the message here for group number 1, please? Group number 1, what's their message? What is their message for group number 1, please? Group number 1. Balance. Identify what takes you off balance, what brings you back. This is your personal tool for creating harmony in your life, which will keep you right on target. Yeah, you've been thrown off balance here, and you need to use whatever you can for your own tools to get back into balance. Like for me, it's nature. Oftentimes for me, it's dancing or music. Help me, shift my energy so I can get some balance back. But yeah, you need some balance back. Flexibility. If you're flexible with yourself, a deeper connection can be made with others. Adjust your position to create harmony. A willingness to bend will keep the situation from breaking. You got to go with what's happening here. Got to go with the flow. Okay? Bend, don't break. Maybe this isn't quite what you expected. Just go with it. Yeah, and then we've got transition. More butterflies, more transformative energy. You are changing. Say goodbye to the old and embrace new beginnings with a fresh approach. Yeah, things are changing. Things are changing for you, and it's for the best. It's actually really good. Okay, group number 1. So that's the message you needed. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, group number 2. You chose this Moon Dance card. It's a beautiful card. got this girl here she's balancing on a wire, being balanced by the moon. So I'm getting messages about emotional balance here. Also about being brave, risk-taking. You know, look how she's dressed. She is dressed to the nines. This is also about like adventure, putting yourself out there, that sort of thing as well. So let's get more information. What is the message you need right now? Let's do everything on camera today. No pre-shuffling. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, you got the 3 of Cups. Three of Cups. What else for group number 2, please? I feel like I need to give it a bit more of a shuffle here. Okay. All right. Group number 2. What's the message they need right now with this moon dance? Group number 2. What's the message they need right now, please? Okay, so you've got Queen of Boons, or Weaver of Boons, which is the Queen of Pentacles in a traditional tarot. 2 of Visions, which is the 2 of Cups. 4 of Visions, which is the 4 of Cups in a traditional tarot. You know what I'm getting right away? I mean, this is about relationship first. This is about, there's some other people or someone else involved for this group, okay? You've got the card of community here, and you've got a card of partnership, connection, soulmate kind of energy here. This doesn't have to be romantic for sure. What I'm getting, some of you are feeling a little pessimistic about something that involves other people or another person, people or person. And this could be anything. This could be a partner, romantic, it could be a friend, it could be a community, it could be clientele base, it could be anything. But I feel like some of you are feeling like, I don't know, pessimistic, or you're missing some kind of opportunity here with this other person or other people. And I think you're being encouraged to take some kind of risk here, is what I'm getting. But interesting with I'm going to clarify this Queen of Pentacles though. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? 7 of Challenges, or the 7 of Swords. And yeah, not trusting. Not trusting something. Okay, let's keep going. Can I have one more for the Queen of Pentacles? Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Keeper of Challenges, which is the King of Swords. I mean, the King of Swords is very wise, very good at giving advice, very honest and truthful, very smart. And the Queen of Pentacles, in terms of energy, is nurturing, can be a caregiver. Is very good at taking care of others. Is very abundant, very good at tending to things. But I just am getting, I'm just getting this energy about, I don't know if you're overthinking something. Why is the 7 of Challenges here? Why is the 7 of Challenges here? Yeah, okay, yep. I said overthinking and we got the 9 of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is trusting too. You know, she can be, I mean, the King of Challenges be very discerning, or the King of Swords, I mean. I think the Queen of Pentacles gives people the benefit of the doubt, you know? But she's not no fool. She's no fool. She doesn't get taken advantage of. But I think she's got a bit more of an open heart than the other energy that's kind of coming through here. And so I really, yeah, look at this. This character here is scared of every little sound in the dark. Even this probably butterfly fluttering, he's scared of. You know, doesn't trust anything, is scared, overthinking every little sound. Everything is a boogeyman to this guy. So yeah, there's something, group number 2, that you're not trusting, you're overthinking, you're closed off to some idea about something, and you're being called here to take a risk, you know, have a sense of adventure. Yeah, connect with others. Definitely for a lot of you, this has to do with other people. Okay, what else? Why is the 2 of Visions here? Interesting. King of Swords in reverse, or pardon me, King of Wands in reverse. Why is the 2 of Visions here? Okay, this is so definitely about a relationship. Sorry, we've got the King and Queen of Wands here. Clarifying the 2 of Cups. Someone in this relationship is holding back. I think it's you. Or maybe you're perceiving the other person holding back. I mean, it's making you close off yourself. I don't know. Somebody in this dynamic, this doesn't have to be romantic. It is going to be for some of you. This could be any kind of partnership. But I think you're reading the other person wrong. You're reading the situation wrong. This guy in this 9 of Swords is reading his environment incorrectly. Yeah, there's threats in the dark. There's threats in the daylight too. Well, there's so many harmless things here, and he's just terrified. Yeah, you're not trusting, and you're kind of self-sabotaging yourself here. Group number 2 about something, okay? Oh my goodness, we've got the Keeper of Boons, which is the divine counterpart to the Queen of Boons, or the Queen of Pentacles. So the King and Queen of Pentacles here anyway, okay? So yeah, that is definitely what's coming through. Let's see what else. What's the message here for group number 2? Message for group number 2, please. What's the message for group number 2? Please. If something is going to play out in the next few months, what's the message for group number 2, please? What is the message? No need to worry. Exactly. I feel like I could just stop this reading now. The message you need to know right now is no need to worry, group number 2. Okay? What's the message here, please, for group number 2? Group number 2, please. What's the message they need right now? Shadow treasures. Okay, so this card talks about light in the darkness, finding something valuable in something that seems dark. You know, any of you out there who know what shadow work is, working on your shadow, it's about embracing those parts of ourselves that we deem less desirable. It takes all parts of us to make a whole, and It's about seeing the parts of ourselves that maybe we're worried are going to be judged by others, or that we have shame about, or we want to hide, that those things are actually part of us and are actually gifts in their own way. They create depth and to us. They are anchor points for growth. They help us understand ourselves and the world, better. So maybe for some of you, there's something about yourself you're holding back. There's some need here to accept that something that seems undesirable, or something that you have sort of judged as being bad, that it's actually not, whether this is about you or someone else. And looking at this in a different way and seeing the light and the gift in it, coming into acceptance about these kinds of parts of ourselves. Again, this could be you need to do this for yourself, or you need to do this for the other person or other people involved. What's the message for group number 2, please? What's the message here, group number 2? Truth, yeah. The truth of this situation is muddled for you. Okay? I think that you're judging this situation somehow. Or this person or yourself. But you're not seeing things correctly. Out of mistrust, fear, judgment. Okay? Or you're not seeing the whole picture. You got the 4 of Cups here. You've got a cup around you you're not seeing. What is it, group number 2? What's the message here for group number 2? What's the message for group number 2, please? Group number 2. What is the message? Interesting, this came out in the last group. Flexibility. Or did this come out in the last group? I don't remember now. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, if you're flexible with yourself, a deeper connection could be made with others. Adjust your position to create harmony. A willingness to bend will keep the situation from breaking. I think the flexibility here is talking about your expectations, your viewpoint. Your mind is what needs to bend here a little bit. Maybe your heart too. I don't know. Yeah, some flexibility is needed. What else for group number 2, please? What's the message group number 2 needs, please? What's the message they need, group number 2? Yeah, I am so not surprised this came out. I just kind of repeating myself at this point. Perspective. Stimulate your brain, drop your judgments, and assume a new viewpoint. Allow yourself to see with new eyes. Yeah, you need to see yourself or this other person or this situation differently. What you've judged as bad is you need to broaden your viewpoint. Okay? There is light and darkness in everything. You need to see the flip side of some situation or have a broader perspective because you're missing something. Okay? But really the take-home message for you, group number 2, is there's no need to worry. There aren't any threats in the dark. Okay? Even if there's a truth about a situation or a person you're kind of missing here. Okay? So that's what I've got for you, group number 2. If this resonated, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, group number 3, if you chose the amethyst. This card, Lorelei. So you can see this little girl here kind of dressed, she's like, I don't know if she's dressed like a mermaid or if she is part mermaid. But she's got power over this. See this little ship? And in this ship's reality, they're in a big ocean. They're small, right? They're not in a pond or at least they're in a lake or something, not in a pond like it is from the perspective of this girl, but she has the power to completely flip this ship over if she wants to. And there's some indication here about, yeah, having power over something else, making a decision that's going to impact something or someone else. Also here in the book here, it talks about how she's kind of been through it. She's had a rough time. And is she going to take her stuff out on this little ship? You know? So we'll see what this actually ends up meaning for you. Let's get the tarot out. What's the message for group number 3, please? Message for group number 3, please. What's the message group number 3 needs right now, please, with this Lorelei? Okay. So we've got the 2 of Boons. Yeah, like a decision to be made here. She's making a decision. Here's another decision. This card can also talk about overwhelm, juggling too many things, balance. Then you've got the Keeper of Challenges, which is the King of Swords. Keeper of Visions, which is the King of Cups. So a decision between the heart and mind. There's something about that here. Then you've got the Knight of Pentacles and Seeker of Boons in this deck. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't make rash decisions, is not impulsive. Okay. Does things in a cautious, proper kind of way, you know? So whatever decision, you either have a decision in front of you or you're going to have one soon, that's going to tear at you between your heart and mind a little bit. And you're getting some advice here about not making any impulsive decisions. Okay, let's get more. What else for group number 3? Yeah, Knight of Cups or the Seeker of Visions. What else for group number 3, please? Page of Pentacles in reverse. So in this card, this Page of Pentacles, he's hungry and he's come across this candy gingerbread kind of house, and he doesn't really remember what he's supposed to do in this situation, if he's allowed to eat this or not. So he's about to make a decision that he is not fully informed about. And yeah. I feel like you maybe don't have all the information. About something, maybe. The other thing is, either you don't have all the information or you don't quite have the skill yet needed for something. You need to develop some knowledge or skills or do some more work. About something. We'll get more information. And then this Knight of Cups. I mean, the Knight of Cups can get carried away a little bit. You know, if he's in love or whatever he's feeling passionate about, you know, he can get carried away. He can make impulsive decisions. Maybe not impulsive is the best word, but kind of letting his, letting his heart sort of completely lead the way versus his mind. Got the King of Swords up there. Let's get some more information. Why is this Page of Cups here or Page of Pentacles? Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Why? Okay. For some of you, this is about something to do with your material world, finances, career, money, resources. Okay, there's a lot of pentacles here on the table. And then you've got another page energy with the Page of Cups. You know, so it's interesting. You've got the Page and Knight of Pentacles, and now the Page and Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're not ready to make a decision, okay, about something. That's what I'm getting here. There's some kind of decision you have to make or you're going to have to make, and you're not ready yet. You need to do some more research. You need to do some more thinking. Slow down. Did you miss any steps in something? Is there some information you forgot? Like, don't do anything hastily here, group number 3. Don't do anything impulsive, hastily. Okay? Let's see what else. What's the message here for group number 3? Group number 3. Forgive my voice, still have COVID voice here. Okay, what's the message here? Group number 3. What's the message for them, please? Group number, you're ready. Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll get more. Within the next few months. What's the message here for group number 3? Romance. We do have I'm sorry, did I put him in reverse? I didn't mean to. You do have the Knight of Cups here. For some of you, this may have to do, I mean, you've got more pentacles than anything else on the table. This could just be something you've put a lot of work into, or your romantic life is somehow impacting your work. I don't know why I just got this, but I just got this message about like what you're actually ready about is, I feel like, for some of you, you're torn between like a relationship and your work, or your family life, or your partner and something you're working on. And I feel like there's something to work out here with your family or partner before you're, can keep working towards this 10 of Pentacles. This, whatever this work is for you, your career, I don't know what it is. Something to do with your career, your money, your material world, resources, like I said. So yes, I did get that message at the beginning, like you're kind of torn a little bit between your heart and your mind. And I think this is your ready part is to do with the romance here. Your heart. You need to deal with your heart stuff, whatever this side of the equation is with your heart. That's what you're ready to deal with. You need to deal with that first before you continue on with this other thing that you're kind of juggling. It's like you're juggling family life and career, for example. It's like you need to tend to your family life right now. Okay, and it'll take a few months, and then you're going to be ready to move on and put more effort into your career or your money or whatever this is. Okay? Let's get more information. What's the message here for group number 3? Group number 3, what's the message? What's this message? Go with the flow. Go with the flow. You got it. You can't change. No point in resisting what's going on in your life right now. Okay? You got to just deal with it. Group number 3, what's the message? Prosperity. Yeah. Some of you are working towards prosperity. Okay? And you know, you can have it. But you've got to deal with something to do with your family or a relationship first. What's the message for group number 3? Well, okay, I'll take them all. Blessed sight. Responsibility. Yeah. Inspiration. You have a responsibility towards someone that you need to fulfill here, okay? Or people. You could also be feeling torn because you're responsible towards, you know, your work or career too. I mean, that could be the other part of it here. And I'm actually going to look in the book here for this blessed sight. I want to see what the book says about this one. So it says, difficult situations are a part of life. While they are not pleasant at the time, they play important roles in our lives. Or they can if you have the right mindset. The divine in your inner divine self can see the big picture, allowing you to glean important lessons about life and about yourself. Engaging your divine sight allows for the blessings of calm understanding, which helps brings things back into balance. Yeah, so you're dealing with a challenge right now. And it has to do, I think, to do with this balancing, juggling act you've got going on. And you need to tend to both, but I think the priority somehow, in order for things to progress the way that you want them to, ultimately, I mean, probably not gonna, things never progress exactly as we want, or rarely, but in order for you to get this prosperity and sort this stuff out with your family or relationship or whatever this is, this is where your energy needs to go first, like I said before, right? With this romance card coming up. I think by doing this, you're going to gain some kind of inspiration about your prosperity, some kind of inspiration about this 10 of Pentacles, this prosperity. And you're going to see the bigger picture and kind of, you know, why you have been thrown off course a little bit, why you've got this challenge in front of you, why, you know, this stuff has come up for you. Because I think in tending to your family or your relationships, yeah, you're gonna have some inspiration. It's gonna end up benefiting you somehow, moving towards your prosperity. It could be even just as much as, you know, someone says or does something along the way that it's like a light bulb. You're like, oh my gosh, you know, and you gain this inspiration about how to move forward in your career, in your material world. Or something develops. You know, maybe if you were going to just, let's say you didn't have this family stuff to deal with, this relationship stuff to deal with, and you just went ahead moving on, working towards your career, whatever this is, whatever this prosperity is for you. You may have ended up in a situation that was actually limited. And by spanning out the time frame, you know, because you need to go tend to this other stuff, you're going to have to delay, pull back a little bit from working on your career and prosperity. It's like something could develop in that time. Like, let's just say if you were dealing with markets, there could be a shift in the market that actually was to your benefit. That wouldn't have happened yet if you would have went straight to working on your career. or this prosperity, or you know what I mean? Like something like that, like more time is needed for something to develop in order for you to be the most prosperous you could be in this situation. That kind of a thing, okay? So very interesting. That's what I got for you, group number 3. If this resonated, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.